Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us, especially Canadians. It's Thanksgiving Day. Of course, our neighbors are having a holiday soon enough. And we also actually, I'm going to just mute the line here. We have such a great variety of people on this call. So welcome, welcome. My name's Carol Roberts. I'm an officer with Partner.co. Got started about mid-June and absolutely amazed with my progress so far. Just really was looking for a solution. In fact, praying for a solution. I had just got off oxygen after a torn ACL, and I had a blood clot go to my lung from that knee injury. So absolutely amazed with what's happening so far. Look forward to hearing all of the testimonies tonight. I'm so privileged to introduce our host tonight. Ricia Adair has been in the industry for over 24 years. She's number 6 power ranker in Canada right now, quickly to the top. She has an amazing background in marketing, which really shines through in all her presentations and training. And I'm going to just turn the call right over to her tonight. So enjoy everything that we're going to be sharing here tonight.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you again very much, Carol. I'm Ricia Adair, dialing in from Manzanillo, Mexico. I'm a Canadian, and I decided I don't like winter anymore. And my husband said, fall is on us. It fell to -30. It fell to below 30 last night. Well, and for the Americans, you might be thinking Fahrenheit, but below 30 really means, well, 30 degrees Celsius, which somehow relates to about 87 degrees or something, right? We always have summer here. It's wonderful. I absolutely love it. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all our Canadian people on board. It's Turkey Day today, and we're going to celebrate US Thanksgiving in another few weeks. Let me share my screen and let's get the show on the road, shall we, Carol?
Sounds wonderful, Ricia.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. My name is Ricia Adair. Again, I'm living at this beautiful home, Casa 700 Mangoes. It's a private resort in Manzanillo, Mexico. And one of the great things about living in the tropics is that you get to see all kinds of things fall apart quickly. There's something about the salt air and the high humidity that lends to pool pumps breaking down, garage door openers corroding, doorknobs falling off, the list goes on. But you know, I wouldn't trade it for anything. So when Mike and I purchased this home, we actually are coming up to our 1-year anniversary on October 17th, Mike's birthday, as a matter of fact. The house had been unoccupied for about 5 months, and there was so much work that had to be done. There was a parade of tradespeople that came and went, fixing everything, getting us ready for our winter season. And quickly we saw our little nest egg just so fastly disappear underneath our very eyes. And we went, wow. So the advantage is my Spanish was pretty good, but now I'm really fluent with all things construction. And now I've got a super Rolodex for the older people in the crowd. You know what that is, of great tradespeople. So here we are in lovely Manzanillo. I'm also at that age, some of you may be able to relate, that no matter how much you swim, walk that beach, take the dog out, up and down the stairs, cut back on your eating, no matter what you try to do, I just couldn't lose the weight. And I'm going to say that I got fat. I'm not going to sugarcoat it by saying I got chubby or I gained weight or anything like that. I'm going to be politically incorrect and say I got fat. And so when Chris and Joni Budd called me in April, the honest to God's truth is I was broke. I was really, really broke. We were going from payday to payday, starting this new business. As I mentioned, it was a lot of money to get it ready for the season. And I decided I needed to have this product. I'm going to find the $200 from somewhere because that was my cost in Mexico. All the products in Mexico are substantially higher because they have to be brought in from Utah. So I looked at this and I went, I need to do it. I can't be fat anymore. I'm tired of, I just lost everything. I lost my esteem and so on. I lost my vitality. I lost my joie de vivre in many ways. So I found the money and decided to steal it from my massage lady. And well, not literally, but I just cut out the massages there for a few weeks so that I could afford to buy the drops. And I think that's why a lot of you are on this call, because somebody enticed you about the body balancing drops that we have. Well, fast forward, in 2 months, I had lost a lot of weight. In 3 months, I went from size 16 to size 8. And I had ranked very quickly until today. In 5 months, I am number 6 in Canada. So not only has my life changed on a healthy way, I'm also going to say it's changed financially in a powerful way as well, too. So I'm ever so grateful for the amazing products I'm about to introduce to you, this great company, the very generous compensation plan, and the family, the community that we have together, that we all work and become a community. So let's get on with the show, shall we? What impressed me a lot about Partner Co. are the two founders, Darren Zobrist and John Wadsworth. They had just recently won the Founding Team of the Year. These guys are amazing. John Wadsworth come with a lifetime of experience in the network marketing industry. Darren Zobrist comes with him a background on Wall Street, as well as creating companies that achieve massive, massive success. The two of these gentlemen came together and they formed Partner Co. And why is it called Partner Co? Because they didn't like having that distinguishment between corporate and reps in the field. They wanted us all to be partners, to be together. So during the times of COVID, there were several companies that were struggling. As many as we know, all kinds of companies have met their demise during COVID. And when John and Darren got together, they saw this group of companies that had stellar products with great ingredients. They had to be pure ingredients created by doctors, backed by science, with an international infrastructure and international clientele. They bought this group of companies and formed Partner Co. So there's a surprise waiting here for you with the many great products that we have. Before we get there, I want to share with you the education that I've had in the last 5 months, specifically about hormone imbalance. And when I look at this list, mood swings, low libido, hot flashes, acne, headaches, insomnia, night sweats, tiredness and fatigue, food cravings, weight gain, I had no idea that most of these symptoms were directly connected to my hormones being out of balance. So when I look at this page, there's an easy 3 to 5 that I can tick off that directly affected me. And it definitely explained, as I've learned more, why that belly fat just wasn't going away. So I'll have you look at this list and mentally put a check mark behind each circle that affects you. And as we go through tonight's presentation, you're going to be thinking about your sister, your brother-in-law, your cousin, your neighbor, your boss, your co-workers, about who also is suffering from these symptoms, and perhaps we can help them along the way. So John and Darren brought together over 100 stellar products. These products include balancing your hormones, healthy weight loss, increased energy. That's why I feel so young. Your immunity health system, reducing inflammation and nutritional products, collagen for great skin, sleeping better. Everyone say I, right? Gut health, healthy gut, healthy life. Athletic products. There's so many great products that we have. But before we get into that catalog, I'd just like to brag a little about Dr. Ray Strand. He's our chief medical officer, well known around the world. He's written several best-selling novels, and he oversees over 215 published clinical studies, as well with Dr. Pina in the lower right, over 1,040 quality tests. We are very strict and stringent about the quality of our products and the efficacy of the products as well. I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Crystal Vance. She's on our Wellness Council president. You'll hear from her again very soon. Kristen White on our Athletic Council. Again, we have many athletes that enjoy our products for improved performance. And Brett West, who is the leading foremost advisor on the NONI, which we're going to hear about in a minute too. What really intrigued me is that we have a seamless international presence in 59 countries. I live in Mexico. Most of the people I know are in Canada, the US, and many in Europe. So just imagine that you were with us on board and you posted on Facebook, because some of you may have seen a Facebook posting which brought you here to this opportunity session tonight. And as you're posting through Facebook, you have somebody in Italy that responds and asks about the drops. You go to your website, lower the Italian flag. You see, yes, we definitely have the drops in Italy. You send her a link through your website. She makes an order. The European office fulfills it. And next Friday, you get a commission check. It's that seamless. There's no bureaucracy. There's no paperwork. There's no, and yeah, pain work. That's the same thing that I call paperwork. And there's also no international licenses that we need. So it's wonderful, especially knowing people in other countries and being able to build abroad. Some of the products that we have, I'm going to skim through them quickly. The Lucem Sincerity Mask is one of the best in the world. It's all about anti-aging and having youthful skin. We have the Noni and Collagen. This is in my fridge right now. I love it. I love it. My skin has improved greatly. I'm about to enjoy my 66th birthday on October 28th. You guys mark that down so you can send me happy birthday message. And I feel young, like my skin is young. It's all about that anti-aging that we're all looking for. The Tahitian Noni. This is funny because Estafeta, the courier company in Mexico, just delivered 4 cases of the Noni Max to my house. Mexico happens to have great sales every now and then, and I take advantage of them totally. So why did I buy all that noni? First of all, the noni is the most efficacious fruit in the world. The Polynesians in ancient times, when they would travel the high seas, they always had the noni fruit with them for nutrition, for immune system. There's not a system in your body that doesn't benefit from the Tahitian noni. And the Tahitian noni is the most efficacious noni fruit in the world, coming out of French Polynesia. It's so good for you, you'll love it. Our Nutrify Optimal line is one of the best in the world. And I'm going to say honestly, I've been in very many, several vitamin programs along the way. And I just took the vitamin, spending my $200 a month, hoping that I'm going to bypass that next big flu and the big bad cold. And I'd still get it anyway. And my sponsor would say, well, just imagine how sick you would be if you didn't have these vitamins. No, I want the insurance that I'm not going to get sick. So just recently, I was going to Florida for the convention, and I started to get that tickle in the glands in my throat. And I thought, oh, heck, please don't let me get sick for the conference. I took extra MOA. You'll see it in the sachet in the top right. It's 36 superfoods loaded in that little sachet that is so good for everything, including the achy that I used to have in my fingers and my toes as I would walk the dog. I'd think, oh, my feet are aching. Not anymore. So I took extra MOA. I took extra Renew. You're going to hear about that. And I took extra Noni, Tahitian Noni Max. And do you know, by the time I got on that plane, I was 100%, and the cold or whatever, the big bad bug never came and bit me. Our nutritions are superior to any that I've ever seen on the market. And imagine, look at that piece of cherry pie. We all want to lose weight. We all want to keep it off, and we don't want to regain the weight that we've lost. So imagine a product that can actually allow you to occasionally cheat and eat foods like that without it greatly affecting your blood sugar. We have Sugar Stop. Let's talk about the Slenderies line, the Pure Nourish. I had it for breakfast this morning. I throw in my blueberries, my strawberries, my ginger, my spinach. I just love everything in there. I also put in a half a teaspoon of Giving Greens. This Pure Nourish is an official meal replacement. It's loaded with proteins. It's a vegetable protein, probiotics, prebiotics. It's a must-have in every kitchen. Giving Greens loaded with efficacious greens, including acai berry, different berries that are really healthy for you as well. And the cocoa, we all know about the benefits of pure chocolate. The drops are shown on our right, but I'm going to keep you in suspense for just a moment longer as we talk about the Fountain of Youth in a box, Renew. This is a sachet of powder you mix with a half glass water before you go to sleep at night. And what it does is help combat the natural aging process to promote youth and vitality. So it actually teaches your body to open its pathways to create more HGH, human growth hormone. So what happens? It lends to the lowering of cortisol production. And if you have lower cortisol, then that means you're going to lose weight that much faster. We marry up the Renew with the drops many, many times because the two products just work so well together. You're also going to get into deep REM sleep. When people run out of Renew, it's like, Risha, do you have any Renew? You got any Renew? It's kind of like that special little underworld drug kind of thing. You'll sleep so well with the Renew, and you'll notice a lot of things like your skin, your hair, your fingernails. It's a great product. Love it, love it. Here we land on the drops, and that's probably why you're on this call tonight. Little did you know that we had all those other great products and so many more. The drops is a homeopathic formula. It's natural, safe, and effective, stimulant and hormone free. It's been on the market for over 12 years. Well over 1 million bottles have been sold. You will drop twice the weight as diet alone. It's clinically proven, doctor recommended. We have thousands of pictures of testimonies of people. Here's me fat. Here's me not fat. Here's me unwell. Here's me well. These drops are magic, and we won't go without it. It's just something that changes your day. And we're going to hear from some great testimonies tonight about how the drops work so well. Let's talk about the benefits of our homeopathic body balancing drops. They help curb hunger and control appetite. Your brain will actually get a message to say, you're full, stop eating. And that is so important. We always say our stomach is our second brain. It eliminates sugar cravings, and that is the biggest thing for me. You know, I kicked booze and I kicked nicotine, but I couldn't kick the sugar. And this is the only product that I can say, I don't want it. We had Barb and Brad over for dinner the other night, and she brought homemade chocolate peanut butter ice cream. I didn't want it. Just did not want it. 5 months of no sugar. I celebrate. Yay. It helps balance your hormones, including insulin, ghrelin, leptin, and cortisol. Increases your energy. So as a result, you're going to feel a lot younger. You're going to have that metabolism raise up. So you're going to want to go for walks and do some exercise. You stay motivated. It helps stimulate your metabolism, as I mentioned. And it definitely helps with all that anxiety and stabilizes and balances your mood. So you stay happy and you don't emotionally eat. Supports your thyroid, maintains healthy blood sugar levels, helps brain clarity. That's the first thing. And after a brand new customer has been on the drop for 3 days or so, they say, my brain fog is lifted. I have all clarity and I can think clearly and stay focused. Memory will improve, most likely lose weight in your entire body. The official name is the Slenderies Body Balancing Drops. Some of us have nicknamed them skinny drops. I call them my magic drops. So along with the drops, we invite you to participate in this approved food list. It is healthy eating. And when I was a kid and I was hungry, my mom would say, go to the garden and get a carrot. She didn't say, go to the store and buy cheesies. So that's what this approved food list is. It's all about clean eating, all kinds of animal-based proteins, plant-based proteins, your fruits, your vegetables. There's so many things. You will not go hungry on this meal plan. So I want to insist it's not a fad or a diet. It is a lifestyle. We encourage you to get your exercise in, which we all know we got to do anyway, whether you're taking your drops or not. You got to get your 15 minutes a day. Drink your water 8 glasses a day and watch the results pour in. My dear friend Jane Storch from Victoria, look at the difference in this gal. 23 pounds in 6 weeks. She looks like a different person. Alan Schultz. It looks like he's packing a basketball on the left, a younger man on the right. Ashley Paulson, she was our guest speaker not too long ago. My goodness, the girl is shining. She's got a twinkle in her eye. Dr. Crystal, the president of our Wellness Council, she's been battling with weight conditions her entire life from one diet to the next. This is the one product that has allowed her to stay off. She has lost 162 pounds, lost more weight than she currently weighs, and that was several years ago. She is so happy. Here I am flaunting myself in spandex in front of you on the internet. My goodness. But these pictures were taken on the top section before I put one drop in my mouth. The courier hadn't even showed up with my order yet. Have a look at the top right of the back, around the brow line, the waist, and the hips. And just 13 days later, the bottom right picture there, it's a different woman, a different body. And you can imagine what this is doing to my esteem as I went from that frumpy girl on the left to the sex pot on the right. I feel like I have my mojo back. And that's another great advantage, because when you got your mojo back, there's nothing stopping you. You're unstoppable, right? So that's critically important for your mental. It's not only about aesthetics, it's about reducing your risk for all kinds of really bad diseases that can arise from obesity. And it's also the mental that will just empower you to feel so much better about yourself. Tracy Morelli out of West Virginia, she's our bikini girl. Terry, 35 pounds down. Justina, she's lost so much as well. There's so many pictures. The athletes love our products because they have hormonal circuses going on too. Katie, in 30 days, went from the left to the right. Look at the transition of this girl. Ashley and Reese, good friends of ours. She celebrates that she's not enduring any more of those night sweats, the hot flashes, the anxiety, I want to kill my husband thing. Reese, who took the product to prove to her that she's kind of, well, he said, I think you're taking snake oil. I'm going to try this product. Well, along the way, he lost his craving for Dr. Pepper and eating his Oreo cookies every night. He's down 65 pounds and he looks great. They both look awesome. James Laponsi. So the drops are great for men and women because we all have hormonal imbalances. 47 pounds in 4 months. Stephanie Wilson. Penny Toner, she was just our guest speaker recently. Look at the transition for her in 2 months. 2 months. And if you hear her story, I welcome you to review the YouTube video of Penny. She was almost dead. She had some serious injuries resulting from colon cancer and colon operations that went south on her. These drops have given this girl back her life. So let's go forward and have some live testimonies from Belton, Missouri. I want to introduce to you Amber Schewe. Amber is a great gal. She's going to share with us what her story is all about. Amber, are you in the house to share with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, thank you so much for being here, Amber.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Now you look all bundled up. Is it cold in your house?
Well, it was just 80 degrees 2 days ago, and now all of a sudden it's down to 40. So I don't know what's happening here in Missouri, but it's a little crazy.
So cold, so cold. So Amber, first of all, how long have you been with Partner Co?
Yes. So it's just been a few short months, so 4 months now.
Okay, okay. And tell us about your experience. Did you come on board because of the drops?
I did, absolutely. So I was introduced to the drops through my friend Kathy, right at the end of June. And Kathy and I have been friends for about 20 years now. She's in her early 60s, and we both just connected just through health and wellness. And so I had been watching her post about the drops for about 3 or 4 months. I had been watching her and her journey. And I was just astounded because I had been struggling with weight gain and I was tired. I'm 39 years old. And so I had been struggling with mood swings and different things. And I just had no energy. And so I had went to the doctor and to get my levels checked. And they had told me that I was borderline menopausal at 39. And they were wanting to prescribe me tons of different things to help with tiredness and weight gain and different things. And it was just not the route that I wanted to go. So at that point, I was desperate. And I was like, Kathy, I've got to try these drops. These are working for you. I trust you. Send me the info. And so she sent me the info, and I immediately ordered the drops. And my husband decided to do them with me because he had been struggling with weight gain and no energy and really bad insomnia. And so we had both tried them. And then immediately within the first 48 hours, we started to feel alive again. And his sugar cravings were instantly gone. He had a serious sugar problem and would stay up late and just eat cookies and cakes and all the things. And so fast forward now to I just hit my 90 days on the drops and I feel absolutely fantastic. I have my energy back. I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning, which is crazy because that was never my life before, ever, even in my 20s when I felt like I was feeling my best. Um, I get plenty of sleep. I've lost 15 pounds now. I'm down 4 inches. I'm sleeping fantastic. My mood swings are now gone. I am just feeling incredible. My husband, he lost 25 pounds in 4 weeks. He is sleeping incredible. His sugar cravings are gone. We are just feeling so fantastic. And we, after just about a week of just being on the drops, we immediately just had to join. We had to join Partner Co because we know so many friends and family, especially people our age, that are suffering from weight gain, fatigue. They're having trouble getting pregnant. They're having headaches. They're experiencing PCOS. And so we just felt a tug that this was so important for us to share this with so many people that we love. So we just absolutely love the product, and we are just feeling so great.
Wow. Wow, what a great story. Thank you. Now, do you use the Renew as well?
Yes,
Tell me about the
absolutely.
Renew.
Yes, yes. So my husband, he used to do bodybuilding in his 20s. And so when he saw the Renew and how it was targeting towards HGH, he was like, wow, this is incredible. I've never seen a product that wasn't pharmaceutical that you were able to get just on the market like this for your HGH hormone. And so he takes it every night. He is sleeping well. I'm sleeping well. We love the taste of it. It's just been such an amazing product that we can add to the arsenal along with the drops. So we're really enjoying it.
Fabulous, fabulous. Now we're just going to shift over into the business part for just a quick wrap up here. Are you using the system of growth? Are you posting on Facebook similar to what you responded to?
Yep, absolutely. And it has been so amazing for me. Just the posting twice a day and the fact that Partner Co has everything laid out for you to be successful was really great for me because I had tried network marketing before and I have never seen something that is this organized, and the support and the community of the system of growth. It's just been fantastic for my business.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I woke up the other morning, there was 4 people that were asking me to become a brand partner, to give me a testimonial on how great they love the drops, and another person that wants the drops, another person that wanted to be a brand partner. It's like, when does this ever happen?
Yes, it's been incredible. I will tell you, when I first signed up in the business, I purchased a 4-pack, and Kathy said to me, she's like, you're going to regret that because once you start posting, it's going to get crazy. And she was right. I sold 40 boxes within 2 weeks of my business. It was just absolutely wonderful that so many people were open to the idea of trying something that was homeopathic for their health.
Absolutely. Now we have the 30 packs for the US. Wow, you guys are so lucky.
Yes. Oh my
And
gosh, that's been a blessing.
this has so been great talking to you. Thank you so much for your testimony. I
Yes,
really
thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Wow, what a great story. And it's great that she's along with her husband to do this as a couple together. That's a big, big difference in support. I want to bring up Sheila Peltier. Sheila has a really moving story. We better pull out the Kleenex, you guys, because her story is pretty serious here. There's not only a transition in her body, but she went in her weight, but she went through an incredible story along with her body and what things were going on for her. I want to bring up Sheila Peltier from Fort Worth, Texas, please.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Sheila. I'm
Hi,
great. Welcome to the call. Oh my goodness, you're a different girl than that
thank
picture I
you.
just looked at.
It has been a change, that's for sure.
Wow, and you look so good. Tell us your story if you don't
Thank
mind.
you. Yes, back in 2015, I was diagnosed with hormone positive breast cancer. And due to my cancer, the type, since it was hormone positive, they had to take out my ovaries and my tubes, and I gained about 44 pounds over the course of between 2016 and 2024. And I had tried different things. I tried eating. I thought I was cutting out sugar, but didn't realize all of the things that sugar was in, until I started the Slenderized drops and really read up on it. I had just done some different things and could not get rid of the weight, and not being able to have any hormone in my body. I had to take hormone blockers to kill all the hormone in my body. And so that contributed to all of my weight gain, I'm sure. My gut health was a mess. I was constantly frustrated, constantly miserable, constantly, just rubbing my stomach, just trying to get things to move around. Um, and I had seen a post from Julie Park, a gal that I had gone to church with many years ago. And she had been posting about, the slenderized drops and how it helped her, and her story is just amazing. And so I thought, I'll give them a try. I went ahead and got some. Didn't even realize that, looking at myself in the mirror, I didn't know that I was chunky. As now I look back and I think, man, I was chunky. And so I didn't even measure myself. I didn't take measurements. I didn't take pictures because I thought it's not really going to affect me, until I started selling them in June. And I thought, well, I better, just see if I can do a before and after picture. So I took one and I was like, oh my goodness, this has made a huge difference. So, and then I took another one in September, from March to September, and I'm like, wow, this made a huge difference. And not only did I start them, but my mom started them along with me, who lives with us as well. My husband started them. Both of my sisters started the drops. My sister-in-law started the drops, who's a really bad diabetic, and it's really helped her with her diabetes. And so it's just been kind of a family thing that's bringing everyone together to help eat better and take the drops, and lots of weight lost and lots of inches lost. I know I've lost inches because I'm giving away tons of my clothes. So
That's a side
Yeah.
effect, isn't it?
it is. It was very
Go
eye-opening.
shopping.
Yes, definitely.
Wow, wow. And how are you feeling now? Are you feeling great?
I feel great. I feel
Yeah.
amazing. I sleep so much better. I don't have the cravings. Um, yeah, I just feel great all around.
Wow, what a great story. Do you take the Renew?
I do not take the Renew because I haven't read up on it too much, and I'm not sure about the hormone part of it.
Right, right. So your
Um,
situation is very unique. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And
so
tell me about you saw the post from Julie.
yes.
Did you start posting as well with our system of growth? And how's that worked
Um,
out for you?
I did. I have just kind of winged it and not followed the exact plan that they have. I just kind of post whatever, but I've had tons of people want to buy from me. I have a couple of brand partners. I think I've sold about 54 boxes since I
Wow.
started in June. So I
It's a
may
lot
go
of people
back
you're
and
helping.
yes, and I may go back and restart and start posting the 9 and 3, but I work all day long. And I can't do it while I'm working. So
Yeah, I
I
get that.
kind of
Well, get
wing
Julie to
it
show
before
you
and
how
after.
you can get Julie to show you how you can schedule your posts.
Yes. And I
Yeah.
do. I do schedule some posts too.
If people come out of the woodwork, I just got approached today by Marcus, and I haven't heard from Marcus in, I don't know, 10 years or something. And Marcus came out
Yes.
of the woodwork, you know?
I've had several people that I went to high school with message me, and so I've sent some back home to Kansas. So
Wonderful.
yeah.
Well, Sheila, what a great story, and I'm so glad that you're on the road to health, that you're doing well,
Thank you.
and what a great story with your whole family being involved to support
Yes.
you to better their health as well.
It's been fun.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for being on our call today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Wow, another great story. I just get blown away every time I interview somebody, and just it's mind blowing. This is a lot more than just weight loss. There's so many stories. I personally feel, and this is layman's language, God gave us such an amazing machine called our bodies. And when they're out of balance, wacko things happen. When you put it back in balance, the body goes back into healing itself and does its magic. That is my personal belief. I've seen it from so many people get well again. So now, how do I get the drops? That's probably the biggest question on your mind for the guest in the house. Well, option one, you can become a customer and buy retail, but why would you want to do that? Anyways, I will discuss with you the Canadian regular price is $232.50. The US regular price is $176. But let's talk about you getting it wholesale. Okay, this is where all the action happens. As a brand partner for $29.95 in the US, $37.95 in Canada, you get all the tools and resources, plus you get 30% off on your shopping. So really you're buying wholesale, you get a replicated website, your back office, there's so much team support, you get a great app on your phone. You're in business by yourself, but not for yourself, but not by yourself. Let me talk about the income disclaimer. It does not guarantee any level of income or success to any brand partner. Earnings from the partner co-compensation plan depends on each brand partner's sales, business skills, ability, and personal application. Let's share with you how to turn your profits into dollars. Again, in retail profits, you're going to earn 30% right out of the gate. In a product type business, there's always what we call a point value, a PV. So the PV value is going to reflect around the dollar value of the product, and that's how we are paid commissions on an international basis. In the United States, the lowest pack, Amber talked about getting a box for a 4-pack, which was $371. Again, you keep one for yourself and sell 3, you're going to be in the profits of $202. And remember, you get a box free. And that's if you sell at a bit of a discount of $160. And in a 10-pack, you would actually lower your unit cost to $88, and that increases your profits to $648. In Canada, we like to buy in 3-packs and keep things complicated. So you get a box free, your profits are $233 should you sell at suggested retail, or $162 should you wish to award your customer with a bit of a discount. Again, you keep one and you sell 2. So your ideal goal, for all of us to help you towards, is to sell minimum 30 boxes. We've already heard from Sheila and Amber that sold a lot more than 30. And I don't like to use the word sell. I'm going to say we post and people inquire and we share and we send them out a box. It's that simple, folks. In Canada, with 30 boxes in profits, you're looking at $2,100. In the United States, you're looking at over $1,800. Plus, you're getting your product for free. And with social media, it's just such an international market out there. You've got this market waiting for you. When you start posting, our system of growth system, we're going to talk about that in a minute, is so easy, it's so there for you, and it can attract people from all over the world. This is our system of growth. It's an app on your phone, and basically it's a filing system in the cloud. Everything is set up for you. Our leaders took a lot of time to organize this. All of these slides, or rather all of the testimonies, are there for you, highlighted under week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 for the morning post and the afternoon post. They're all very easily identified, and all you do is copy and paste. So that's the killer interview question for tonight's call. Can you copy and paste? If you can do that, then you can make a screamable income with this company. We have everything in place for you. When a customer asks you questions, text scripts for drops are going to give you all those answers. We have videos, we have trainings, everything you need to build your business. And it's so super easy and duplicatable. The more you buy, the bigger the discount, the bigger the profits. In the United States, you can buy the 10 packs, 20 packs, and 30 packs. And every time you buy, your unit cost goes lower and your profits increase. I've been in the industry for 24 years, as Carol mentioned, so I do know compensation plans, and I can see where there's different gotchas. You know, you get to a certain level and they go, gotcha, you're going to break away the income from your team and so on. In this plan, we were voted the best compensation plan in the industry. It's the most generous, and they compiled this information, Business for Home, from 7,000 different compensation plan ranks. So we do have the best. So how do we get you started as a brand partner? First, you would pay your membership fee and then activate your position so you're qualified to earn commissions. Let's talk about different options that can get you to your 200. Well, in Canada, the first option of a 3-pack of 150 points, it won't quite get you there. So I've got a suggestion on the next slide for you. In the United States, a 4-pack is your 200 points. That will get you there, but on a minimal level because you'll sell your boxes very, very quickly. So let's talk about marrying it up with a box of Renew. The 3-pack plus the Renew in Canada is 220 in points, and the 4-pack and the Renew in the US is 278. But again, if you're American, you might consider getting at least 2 10-packs. That reduces it to $88 per unit. If you're selling it anywhere from 160 to 176, it's substantial profits. And you've got yourself 1,000 points. They just released the new 30-pack in the United States, drops it all the way down to $77 per unit. It's 1,500 points, and it screams you all the way to Ultimate, which is our top pay position with the company. To be able to stay qualified for commissions and your wholesale buying power, you want to have at least 100 points of product. You can either sell or buy it every 4 weeks to stay qualified. Then you can enjoy our very generous compensation plan, retail profits we talked about. Let's go on to new volume bonus. I'm going to give you an example here. Here you are, and let's say your customer is Mary, who's in Kansas, and Mary wants to buy 2 10-packs. That's 1,000 points. If you're activated at the 200-point position that we just talked about, you would make 15% or $150 as new volume bonus on Mary's acquisition. If you're an Ultimate, you would double that. How you get to Ultimate is by personally buying product that's going to satisfy your inventory needs, because you're posting and you're going to have customers inquiring for your product, and you're being able to satisfy the orders. I mentioned in the previous slide, you can get to Ultimate immediately with a 30-pack purchase. In Canada, we have several different packages that you can purchase as well to get to your 1,500 points right out of the gate. And once you're at Ultimate, you're at the top pay in our position or in our comp plan. And you don't have to worry about anything else but do the business and move forward. So again, the Ultimate position is where you want to be at with your 1,500 points. We encourage you to get there in 4 weeks or right out of the gate. And you earn that top pay 30% commission on your new brand partners or customers in their first 4 weeks. So this is a pay position that you would never have to requalify for. It's a month, or it's a career position that you keep. The base commissions is a way of receiving recurring income. So it would be 15% on the activity of your pay legs of your team. And we can explain that to you in training as they promote and sell product weekly. When your base commissions gets over $250, you're going to be awarded a 15% savings bonus that goes into a savings account for you. When you reach $10,000, the company's going to phone you up, celebrate, clang, clang the bells, and the following Friday, your $10,000 will be deposited. When I was at the convention recently, our PXP in Orlando, there were all these people, over 10 people on stage that received their $10,000 checks since the last point of recognition only 1 year before. Remember, you have to have base commissions over $250 on track to earn this $10,000. So we're talking about people who have made substantial income. And the fun thing is, most of these people are brand new, brand spanking new. We have lifestyle credits that award you towards a Tahiti trip that happened in April of last year. There was a lot of very happy people celebrating, having a great time. The regional trip took them to the Bahamas. Many people were able to go on both trips. They had enough lifestyle credits to cash in. And the current upcoming trip is Punta Cana. We also have another trip going to Bali. We're very close to closing here, but this is one of the things that highly impressed me. In my 24 years of network marketing, I've been to some big events. I was at a conference where there was 8,000 people and 200 people were recognized on stage. At this conference, there was 2,000 people and 800 people were recognized on stage. That tells me that there's a lot of people, a lot of new people, a lot of people without experience that are making money with our company by sharing some great products that lend to people getting healthy. It's a very exciting time to be with Partner Co. And to tell us more about that excitement is Julie Park. She's a CEO. She's from Colorado. This gal was just announced to be top 21 power ranker in all of North America. She's a great gal. She's a writer as well. She's a firearms specialist, a firearms teacher. She's CEO. She's mom of 5. So we talk busy. If you think you're busy, you need to hear Julie Park's story. Julie, are you with me?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I am. Hello.
Are. I'm so
What an
happy to have
intro.
you on board, Julie.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Congratulations on your newly announced power rank position that I heard on tonight's call.
Wow. I'm
Imagine
so
it 10
amazed.
months ago. Did you see any of this 10 months ago?
Oh, no, no, not at all. No, not at all. When I started, I was taking the drops for maybe I think it was about 6 months before I decided to jump in the business. And even then I was hesitant.
Oh,
I just wanted
okay.
to share, I just wanted to share so I can get my drops for free.
Yeah. So where were you 10 months ago? Financially, your career, what were you doing then?
Yeah, so 10 months ago, I do have a lot of different businesses. I do love creating. I'm always creating something, but nothing brought me money. I'm always
Okay.
giving things away, and I'm pouring a lot of my own resources into it. But you know what's so interesting is I paid $29.95 to start this business, right? And then I
Right.
got my drops, and it's funny because I immediately sold my pack of 4. And so I didn't spend any money at all. And then I had to get my pack of 10 because I sold that pack of 4 in about 3 seconds. And I'll tell you my story after I tell you my transformation story because it all goes together, and it's just really it's been a whirlwind, and it was so unexpected, and it's just been the most wonderful life transforming thing that I've ever experienced, really.
And how has your life been transformed?
So I'm a mom of 5, right? I have a lot of kids.
You look like a teenager, girl. You look like you're 24 years old.
It's good Korean genes, but it's also I have a product for you if you want to know about the
Yeah.
but if you look at my before pictures, you can see that I was very, I had a lot of inflammation. I was really tired all the time. I had 9 miscarriages. There were a lot of different crazy things that were happening with my hormones. And so I really, just struggled with brain fog, fatigue, insomnia, just so many issues. I thought it was just normal. It was just, I'm going to go through this. I'm a tired mom. I homeschool my kids. I homeschooled all my children. I'm in my 23rd year of homeschooling, so of course I'm going to be tired, but it just got almost debilitating because I suffered from some depression and some anxiety, and I did not honestly realize it was hormone related because we don't really get told that. We're just tired. We're just tired moms. Anyways, fast forward to about 3 years ago, I got really sick with pancreatitis, just chronically extreme pain. And that was from March until September. They found that I had a tumor, and so it was a precancerous tumor. I got that removed, and then during my recovery, I developed an abscess, and it turned into sepsis. And so I was in the hospital bed for 2 weeks, and I almost lost my life. And at that time, I did lose a lot of weight because I couldn't eat. But then after I got better, I came right back and I started eating. And I thought, I thought I'm going to take control of my life and my health. I almost died. Life is so precious. But you know what? I really didn't do that. And the big thing was, when you have cravings that are really hard to control, they did studies on food addiction and how it's literally addiction. When you have drug addiction, alcohol addiction, it can be just as potent to have sugar addiction. And so here I'm trying to fight this thing. And so I tried to, get on different diets and stuff. But what happened was last year I was diagnosed with diabetes. And when I was diagnosed with that, I thought, oh my gosh, that's it. This is ridiculous. Like, I've been given a second chance at life, and I'm not taking that chance. And so I decided to get off sugar. I thought, okay, I know how to do a low glycemic diet because diabetes runs in my family. I've had gestational diabetes. So I started that, but I didn't feel better. I was just, watching my sugars. And then a month in, I saw somebody sharing on her Facebook page, and it's Tammy Maltby Melchizedek, and I think she's here. And she did her SOG. She was doing her system of growth and sharing. And I thought, okay, weight loss, I've done everything under the sun. But when I saw something about diabetes and sugar insulin resistance, I thought, okay, this is very interesting. And so it does not cure diabetes, right? But it supports your own body so that your body can heal itself. And it's like incredible. That's the best scenario. You don't want these outside products trying to control your body. Your own body heals, and then it's just remarkable. So I asked the doctor for 3 months because he wanted to put me on metformin, and I had really high cholesterol as well. I developed that, statins, all of these things that I thought, no, I just don't want to. Well, long story short, 3 months later, my body did heal itself, and I got no more diabetes and no more high cholesterol. My insomnia disappeared, my brain fog disappeared. There's so many benefits, and I know they're not magic, but I kind of think they are. Like, right? It's just, I don't know any product that helped my system to just gently support and get healthy, you know? And then my immune system kicks in, your metabolism kicks in, and then you can heal. And I lost, at that time I lost about 25 pounds and felt better than ever. And I thought, okay, I wasn't planning on doing it for weight loss, but look at me now. I'm not angry about it. And I have been on that journey ever since. And it really is supporting, because the sugar cravings got under control, my food, all of these different things, my energy levels went up. I was able to add in exercise, and I was continuing to eat well. And, it really supported a lifestyle change that now it's been a year, and I cannot see myself turning back at all because I have no desire. It's not difficult, when you're on this path, and you're not on a path that's forced, right? Your body craves this. Your body craves health and vitality and exuberance and joy. And so when your body is craving that, then you go for what you crave. So that's where I am right now. And yeah, I can't even ask for a better life, to be honest.
Wow. And you look so young. I mean, like really the vibrancy in your face, your skin, you're glowing.
Oh,
It's from being so sick as you were
yes.
to maybe having several medications inside your body and so in controlling your life. Look at how healthy you are. My God. Like I say, you look
Oh,
like you're in your 20s.
so healthy. And so here's the thing, I got a plug for Renew, if I
Okay, let's
may.
do about Renew. I love the product.
Let me plug that. So a few months ago, Renew came out, and I have to say that I got COVID, and a couple years ago, or last year, and my hair fell out. A lot of my hair fell out. It was getting really, really thin. Well, I'm telling you, after I started taking Renew, I'm like, you can see my baby hairs. Can you see it?
Yes.
Tons of hair growth, tons. And then my skin like really, really got plump. Like Tammy, she's like, oh, don't say that word, but it's juicy. And my skin looks so juicy. I'm in Colorado. I should be like lizard skin right now, right? But it's honestly, it feels so plump. And that really changed in the last couple of months since I started taking Renew. And I'm telling you, the libido, right? It renews your marriage, right? So it really, really, I love Renew, and it's interesting because Renew, it helps my sleep, but I can't take it at night. Generally, people take it at night. I have to take it during the day because I think I don't know what it does to me, but when I take it during the day, I get all of the benefits and I sleep like like a baby.
Wow, what a great story. So let's talk about your success financially with the company. You're CEO, which is a great
Mhm.
rank advancement to be at. You got one of those nice trophies at a convention. That's a pretty swank trophy there, girl. So how has your life financially changed for you
It's
as a CEO
un
with our company?
oh, it's unbelievable. The first time, when I first posted, I thought, okay, I'm going to post. I wasn't even thinking about making money. I thought maybe I could make $500, and of course I'm not going to make an income claim, but it just happened so quickly. I sold 50 boxes the first day and I sold 85 boxes the next day. Now I know that's not normal. But when you see that true people desire this, they want this. It's so easy because you don't have to chase people. They come to you, you know? So when I saw that, I thought, okay, I'm all in. I'm going to do this business. I did the system of growth. If I didn't have that, I don't know what I would do because I didn't know what I was doing, but I had my boards. It was so much easier than I ever thought. And then I continued that. And as I was just developing it, and honestly, I have absolutely no experience with partnership marketing, network marketing. I have no experience at all. And just showing me, sitting down with me for an hour, 2 hours, showing me the system, I can say that I am blown away by how successful the business has been. I have taken numerous trips. I don't know if you've followed me since the beginning, but I have been to, I don't even know how many countries. I've been to Europe, Mediterranean, Paris, France. I just came back from Italy. I'm going to Japan on Sunday. All over the United States. I've gone, I think I've gone on 10 trips. I have 5 more to go before December. So, it's funding all of that. It's funding, and 100% is funded all of that. So, for me, it's been very, it's just been mind blowing that I'm able to do something that I love and am passionate about, and I'm helping so many people. And then on top of that, I get to do my dream job and travel all over the world and, share my story and share what I love to do. So I think, everyone who's on this call, if you're just on the fence, I invite you to at least give it a go. Just try, because I think you'll be surprised when you make that first post how many people are going to be reaching out to you. How many? It's just going to be, it's remarkable. It's remarkable. It's the easiest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I know. I totally agree with you as well. I've been 24 years in the business and I've never had a business that people message me, phone me,
Yeah,
comment on my posts. I want what you've got. I've
right.
never had that in my life, but it's true. The world is a mess right now.
Yes.
People are full of stress and anxiety, and as a result, there's hormonal imbalance and cortisol overproduction. They need what we've got.
Yeah, absolutely. And and that's the great thing is, we can share something that is life changing. For me, if I didn't see that post, my life might be stuck in a rut as it was for the last 52 years, So I'm 52 years old and I can say that my life has glowed up. My life has changed and it's for the better. I have never, even in my 20s, felt this good. And it's remarkable. I'm forever grateful, really.
Julie, what an amazing story. I could talk to you all night, but I see we're at the top of the hour. Thank you
know.
so much. For the Canadians in the house, Julie has spent many years in Calgary. How many years were you in Calgary?
19 or 20 years. I'm actually still Canadian, but I live in
Okay.
Colorado now. So yeah, but Canada is forever my hometown.
Right on. Excellent. Thank you so much. And for bringing Sheila and Amber on board with you tonight as well, too. We're so
Thank,
grateful to
thank
have
you for
everyone's testimony. We're going to wrap things up now. Thank you again, Julie.
Thank you so much.
All right. In summary, we're right back at the start. You've heard some great testimonies tonight from Amber, from Sheila, from Julie. As you look at this chart, you're going to review how many are personal to you, but also to think of the people that you know. We all know sisters, brothers, cousins. How many of them can you reach out and help by just sharing the story about the drops? And for many of us, if you're really shy, just post on Facebook because they will definitely find you. I'm going to wrap it up and say thank you to everybody tonight for being here. Again, thank you to our guests. Thank you to Carol, my co-host. And once we stop the recording, I noticed that a couple of hands went up, so we'll be able to take some Q&A. If any of the leaders want to stay on board to answer the Q&A, we'd love for it. We don't want to hog your time, but we want to hog your time. And so I just want to say thank you. And again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.